Well, there is no more European football for our Latvian side. However, we are dominating the Latvian Higher League. We've got 28 points out of a possible 30. Hello and welcome back to Building a Nation with Latvia and the Skinnz Academy. Today, we're in December and we're going to be playing 2 league games against the teams currently in 2nd and 3rd, I think. It's going to be Riga, and they're not actually 2nd. They are, however, doing alright in their Europa League group. They are 3 games in, I believe. No, they're more than 3 games in. They've got 1 game left. They have actually picked up a win against Genk, 2 draws. They are on potentially the cusp of qualifying, which means Latvia have actually done quite well. And by Latvia, Riga have done quite well in the coefficients this year. Now, I normally leave this till the end of the episode, but so much has happened in between, I kind of wanted to get it out of the way early. So, Latvia currently 34th. 4.750, our biggest season yet in this save. We are going to be moving up to, where are we going to go? I'm thinking 29th. I think that's where we are. We are going up to 29th. We are just behind Liechtenstein. Poland have moved up as well. We're ahead of Hungary. That's pretty big, right? Hungary are a pretty decent side. For us, however, we have won pretty much everything, bar 1 draw against Ventspils, which was a 1-1 draw. Everything else has been a victory. We have conceded a total of 2 goals in the league so far this season. We're looking pretty good. We're top of the table. We've got 3 games in hand over second place Valmiera. 18 goal difference. We have conceded 2, scored 20. I'm thinking we might be winning the league. And we're going to jump straight into the Riga game first. We're at home, although we still don't technically have a home. We are going to be getting one soon. I'm going to try and apply for a new stadium maybe at the end of the season. So we've got our own new stadium. It is going to be Malcolm Jans in goal because of injuries. We've got Lysands at right back because of fitness. We've got Bakayoko in the middle because of fitness. Ruddy Nilsson and Adjamani round off the back 4. Abdul Samed and Tronikov's in the middle. Taihi, Mikolov, Zavs, Karim Diaby will be our strikers. Yeah, we've got some fitness problems. So Taiguri needs a bit of a break. Frank Dow needs a bit of a break. Zommers currently out injured. Janis Vogels currently out suspended. So yeah, we need to do a bit of rotating, and this isn't the ideal game for it. So Riga, who are obviously doing quite well in the Europa League, are not really struggling in the league, but they're not doing as well as perhaps they should be doing. So I'm hoping we can kind of kick them all down a little bit. Maybe we can pick up the 3 points here. Just don't lose, I think, is probably the main target for us. Diaby's picked this ball up for us. It's 2v2. Diaby's got Zavs on that left-hand side, runs forward into the penalty area, goes for goal. Burkic makes a decent save, conceding a corner. 10 minutes played. It is going to be Abdul Samed to take the corner. It usually is. Here he goes. The Ghanaian. From the front post is Tronikov's. Taihi gets this ball back. Abdul Samed has another chance. Thought he was going to try and shoot Rodder Nilsson. Need some runners on the right-hand side, or the highlight can end, and we can have another one with a throw. Adjamani's going to take it then. Maris Mikolov controls. Back to Adjamani. Crosses that in. Diaby is there. And what a rocket of a shot that was. And what a save that was from the goalkeeper. I don't think he knew too much about it. It is still 0-0. Something I have done on my Rupel Boom save is I've tweaked my corners. I don't think I've done it yet for the Skinnz Academy. And basically what I did is I put centre-backs at the front post for both of my corners, and they start scoring lots and lots of goals. Also, that was the loudest vehicle in the world. Half-time then, it is 0-0 against Riga. They've done nothing, but then again, we haven't really done a lot. We've had a couple of chances, but we haven't managed to score a goal yet. Taihi's not doing so hot on the right-hand side. Do we look at doing some changes? Lysan's not doing so hot. We're going to bring Taiguri on, because Taiguri should be our right back, but fitness and all that jazz. We're going to do Bakayoko for Frank Dow as well. Frank Dow, he's getting good, you know. Frank Dow's getting good. He's started to play a lot more games for us because we're obviously out of Europe. And yeah, Dow, probably the first name on the team sheet if he's fit. So all of our changes, I didn't really need to do Frank Dow, but I want Dow playing as much football as possible. Youssef Bakayoko, he's not that good anymore. He was good a couple of seasons ago. Now he's just an average player for a Latvian team. 65th minute, Taiguri's picked up an injury. That's not good. I didn't want to play him because of his injuries or his fitness concerns. Clearly, shouldn't have brought him on. Maris Mikolov to Tronikov. We're going the wrong way, lads. Rudder Nilsson on towards the right-hand side. Taiguri has acres of space to run into, but I think his injury might be slowing him down a little bit. Is he going to get the cross away anyway? He's won a penalty. He's won a penalty. Why is Rudder Nilsson taking our pens? Is he our best penalty taker? I mean, he kind of. I'd rather have Diaby taking it because, you know, I mean, Roddy Nelson's taken no penalties. Diaby's taken 3. Or 4. Scored 3. We're going with Diaby. There is no VAR as well. Normally, if that was in the Premier League or something, you'd get half an hour of VAR nonsense. Instead, in Latvia, we just get told it's a penalty, and Diaby just about puts that underneath the goalkeeper. It is 1-0, his 11th goal of the season. He has come in and replaced, I've already forgotten his name, Michal Zhirkov's, pretty well, hasn't he? Into the final 20 minutes. Do we do another change? I think we probably do. It's going to be Taihi coming off. What is this injury? A groin injury. We'll keep you on. We'll just run you into the ground. It's fine. Richie Enin or Zongo on the right hand. We'll do Zongo. Zongo, obviously, start of the save, he was injured. Or start of the season, sorry. He was injured. He's now back. He's played a couple of games. Already scored a goal as well. So we're going to give him a little chance for 15 or so minutes. Let's hope that Taigui doesn't pick up another little knock and has to get substituted. It is going to be 1-0 against Riga unless something comes from this highlight. Antal controls this ball. Mikolov's with him. Cesarovic plays it back. Diaby with a slide tackle. Why did Diaby go for a slide tackle? It still amuses me that Yangama B was playing here. Riga don't manage to do anything with that. Malcolm Jans has it in his hands. Drops it to his feet. 5 minutes left to play. Frank Dow with a yellow card to his name. Gone off towards the left to Zavs, also with a yellow card to his name. Diaby's the only option forward. Diaby has it across to Zongo. First time we get to see him in a Skinnz Academy shirt. Taigui on the right-hand side, 2 in the middle. Crosses in. Diaby's there, doesn't get on the end of it. Zavs is going to hopefully keep this highlight alive. Adjamani lumps it in towards nobody. Taigui's going to get the clearance. Is Taigui going to get a cross into the box? He's going to be fouled again, isn't he? It's another penalty. So what Taigui has done, he's come off the bench, got injured, won 2 penalties, and hopefully Kerem Diaby is going to get his second of the game, making it 2-0 with very little time left. He's hit the post and it's gone off. It's 1-0, we're still winning. Diaby has now taken 6 penalties, missed 2 of them, which isn't actually a very good turnaround, but we are going to beat Riga. That is a big victory. A massive victory there against Riga. Should have been 2-0, only ends up being 1-0, but we've got the 3 points. Taigui's out for 3 to 6 days. That's not a problem. Troninkovs needs a bit of a rest. We are going to try and give some players rests now. 7 straight wins, still only 2 goals scored. We have got a Winter Cup game, which we're going to do off camera, and then we'll return for Valmiera. We were supposed to play Ventspils in this episode, but that match has been postponed about 3 or 4 times, and it's now moved to the 20th of December. Because we haven't got European football, we are going to see our youth intake this year, which I think is March, maybe April time. But there is the key line in there. This is a terrific group of players coming through and has the potential to be a real golden generation for the club. For the 4th year in a row, we are getting another golden generation. I just hope we get someone pretty decent. So we're getting a decent centre-back, apparently. A top prospect in the centre of midfield. 1 wide winger, or midfielder. I'm assuming that's on the right wing and left wing rather than a midfield right and midfield left. We've also got an attacking midfielder who's looking good. A good young Latvian left midfielder from Jelgava. Haven't got any wing-backs. Not many strikers, or not many in a single position. Full-backs aren't good. Wingers aren't great. Oh, there are few good wingers. I mean, that sounds like there are some. There are some good wingers, but only a few of them. Most of our new strikers coming through aren't very good. Well, we've got it's a golden generation. What more can we ask for? Anyway, back into league action. Valmiera are our next opponents. They are currently 2nd place in the table. We are obviously top of the table. Again, we're at home, which I'm surprised. We're playing a lot of home games at the moment. And then just before Christmas, we've got about 4 away games in a row. So it's a bit weird. I don't understand. In goal then will be Sommers returning from his injury. Taigui will be the right back, also returning from his injury. Roddy Nelson, Vugels and Adjamani round off the back 4. We're not playing Frank Dow because he's got a cold, bless him. So yeah, he's not here at the moment. It is going to be Abdul Samad and Troninkovs in the middle. Taihi, Miklov, Zavs, Kerem Diaby as the front players. Look at all the lines. I'm liking the 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress. I've tried to use this formation before for plenty of sides. I never got it to stick. It seems to be working here. I did make sure as well that for our cup game that we played, we won 1-0 because we played all of the children. You name them, we played them. Anyone who wasn't going to be getting first team football was basically playing. Any first team players got dropped. So yeah, we weren't the most convincing, but we still managed to get through to the next round. Taihi with this ball. He's going to run through the middle, plays it through to Zavs, and what a ball that is, and what a finish that is as well from Zavs. 1-0, 3 minutes on the clock against Valmiera. We are going to end this episode, hopefully, on 35 points, 34 points, some points. A long way clear at the top of the table anyway. Free kick for Valmiera. Krolls outside the area, and what an effort that was. It's not Krolls, it's Krollis. Goes over the bar though. Already, this match seems to be a little bit more tight than it was against Riga. Ozol's with the kick out over the halfway line, but Adjamani heads forward for us. Zavs down the left. Go on, buddy. The Latvian international into a bit of space. He's got some company. Zavs, though, has the ability, apparently, to get past a few players. Troninkov's across to Mikolov. Finds Adjamani, 3 in the box if he can cross it, and he does. Taihi is there, and Dija Karija, maybe. Taihi gets a goal. 2-0 against Valmiera. We're looking good. Still plenty of time left of the first half, and maybe a highlight going our way. Troninkov's has this. Forward to Zavs. Couple of options on the right-hand side. Diaby is one of them. Zavs carries on his run. Taihi doesn't manage to find Zavs, and it's cleared by Dawa. Taigui's going to pick this one up, though. He's going to go down the right-hand side. Luckily, he's recovered from his injury. I was a bit concerned, because we don't have any backup right-backs. Troninkov's heads over the bar, still 2-0. But yeah, I was concerned about Taigui, because he is our only decent right-back, and if we miss him for a prolonged amount of time, we kind of struggle a bit. Half-time then, against Valmiera, 2-0 to the good. Valmiera have had one shot, and it wasn't very good, but we did see it, which is more than we can say for Riga. Things are going well. You're capable of better. Looking at the match ratings as well, everyone seems to be doing a good job. Vugel's on a 7, Adjamani on a 7.3. Normally, it's Taigui on the right-hand side who's doing a job. Today, it's Adjamani on the left. Second half is it's jam-packed with highlights. So many highlights. I haven't seen any. Taigui's coming off. Lysands is going to come on. Do we do anything else for potential fitness concerns? Karim Diaby can come off for Oleg Gorks. Now, Oleg Gorks has actually played a couple of times for us in the Cup, and he scored in the Latvian Cup. He didn't score in the Winter Cup, but he did score in the Latvian Cup. He's alright, isn't he? He's only 16 years old. He is also weirdly our number 9 for some reason. I don't know why he's number 9. I don't pick my squad numbers. I'm one of those people that just auto-picks. And yeah, Gorks is our number 9. Final 10 minutes, second half, nothing has happened whatsoever. We're going to do another change. Going to bring on another youngster. Who have we got? Saranins, Lizanovs. Those are the 2 options of Melkimians. Let's have a look at Saranins. I mean, he's a striker, so we're not going to be bringing you on. What about Dennis Lizanovs? You're not great. We're going to bring you on anyway for Ruddy Nilsson. And that is going to hopefully see us through to the end of the game. Hopefully it stays 2-0. Let's not concede. Wasn't the most convincing performance, was it, against Valmiera? We had a couple of chances, scored a couple of goals. Didn't look particularly great. Adjamani finishing the match on a 7.9. What did he do? What did you do to get a 7.9? Was it just your key passes? There you go, key passes. You also fouled. Were you fouled? You did 5 fouls, but you did a lot of interceptions as well. I mean, I guess, is it good? Was it good? You got an assist. Well, 12 games into the league season, which we are barely even halfway through. We're not halfway through. Halfway through will be 18 games. So we're not even halfway through the season yet, but we are well clear at the top of the table. Next episode, we are going to go all the way through to whenever the youth intake is. It's maybe here. So we are going to play a lot, and I mean a lot of football off camera, and we are going to come back. We're not playing a home game for the next 5 matches. What's going on? Yeah, anyway, I'm just talking nonsense now. We're going to come back around when the youth intake happens, which might be for another match against Riga and maybe Jelgava or Meta, somewhere around here. So Season 4 in Europe wasn't the best, but Season 4 in the Latvian Higher League is looking pretty good, isn't it? We've conceded 2 goals in 12 matches. If we keep up this, we're probably going to be champions next time we meet. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, do please remember like button, subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Stick your comments down in the comment section below, and I'll be back for a golden generation in the next episode. Thanks for watching.